just about set to go now. And on the hill here today, Tarek Skubal. What do you have on him?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Ready to go now? So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. In the air, right side, Vierling. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. One out, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Vierling has a beat on it. Snags it for the second out. Two outs, base is empty. Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Just missed. Two outs, base is empty. And a pitch.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Red Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Detroit, our starter in this one, Garrett Crochet. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. A little bit high, and that is ball one. And that's down and away.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Second baseman.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Torres.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Fought off foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First pitch just misses.
Let's go, Riley.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ground ball right side. Casas toss to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Red Sox,
second inning
first
set
baseman,
to go. Now batting
Casas.
Tristan Casas. Scooble back to work. Ball one low. That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. He sends it out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Here's Trevor Story now. Fly ball to right. And there's one away.
Batting sixth.
Now here's the Red Sox
hitter,
DH, Masataka Yoshida. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Just misses. Full count now.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Payoff pitch. And that's too high, ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he
Batting
saw it
seventh,
really well.
right fielder,
It's a really
Wilyer
nice plate appearance.
Abreu.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Yoshida, the base runner at first with one out. Cut on and lifted in the air. Green going after it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong, the next to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. That one hit to right. Vierling makes the grab, and that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
off
it's
for
the DH,
Tigers,
Kerry Carpenter.
Hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Nope, I'll do.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
In there at the knees. Now 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Foul ball there.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That's inside. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity and
Batting
elevated
sixth,
fastball,
first
even if
baseman,
it's still
Colt
in the strike
Steve.
zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next, Colt Keith.
Let's go, Colt.
Fastball for a strike. Two outs. To the right side, Bregman handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of them there. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back on to the third inning. Leading off, Cedar Rafaela. Rafaela, a strong arm center fielder, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Inside, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't
Now
offer at it.
left
Now he
fielder,
has somebody to
Jaron
worry about over at
Duran.
first.
Now batting Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Rafaela gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike. Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
This one in the air, center field. Meadows sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting first baseman Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And there's a ball. And fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Boston strands a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Chase Young.
Chase Young.
Off the mark there. 1-0. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. This to third. Devers tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting 8th, catcher Jake Rogers.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
misses the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Trey Sweeney getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And strike 2.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Swing and a ground ball. Bregman on the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. So the batting order turns over. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. And that's in for a strike. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Abreu raging back towards the wall. That one is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Gleyber Torres. In for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Out to center. Rafaela gets under it. He's got it, and that's the third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Comerica Park, here's Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
No ball.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And now 1-2. Swing and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase, short
designated
to it,
hitter,
long through it.
Yoshida.
And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Scooble checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's outside. And now 3-0. Wilyer Abreu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's in there. And that's strike one.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base
right
hits for this team.
Wilyer
Really nice
Abreu.
job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. In the air, left field, down the line. Green flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Connor Wong now at the plate.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strike.
Just missed. Story on second. Yoshida over at first with 1 away. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Golden opportunity right here. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Bases loaded. 1 away. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's off the mark. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now 1 missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. It's gone! Grand slam! He circles the bases. It's 5-2.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Back to the top of the order now. Digging in, Jarren Duran. Late swing, foul to the left. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. And no one can get there.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to
Now
get on plane with that
baseman,
pitch. It's
Rafael
breaking down
Devers.
and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Devers stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And the 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Bottom 4,
Leading
have the
off
left
for
fielder,
the Tigers,
Riley Green.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
Just missed.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Ripped to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. Grounded out his first time. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Green aboard here at first with nobody out. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, no outs. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
And that's ball 1.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row.
Tigers.
Nice job of
First
driving that pitch the other way on a
baseman,
line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Keith in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swinging a foul out of play.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Durant brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 5-3.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Jace Young will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Just missed.
2-1.
Red Sox by 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers struck out swinging his first time. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Red Sox leading it by 2. This one in the air. And that will end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Tigers 3.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back,
the Tigers.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
Number
Tyler
87.
Holton.
Still pretty
Tyler
early in the ball
Holton.
game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for
Tristan
Boston, first
Casas
baseman,
digs in
Tristan
now.
Casas.
He's already homered here in this one. That's towards center. Meadows sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop Trevor
Here's Story
Story.
now. 1 for 2. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia getting ready to go. Canely also getting ready. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2.
Right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Vierling calls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
2 down, base is empty. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. A walk, and he's also singled. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And ball 1. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, Ty.
Stays alive.
Looking good, Tigers.
2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Come on, Tigers. Let's go.
The other way, Young. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. Crochet back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is down low. Upstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Wong gathers, throws to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Torres in the box again, takes a strike. That
One
misses
ball,
the
two
zone.
strike.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Down in order go the Tigers. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Pitching change here. Tommy Canely.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where
Now
a bullpen can
pitching
give
for
their
the
players a chance to
Tigers.
fight back into the game.
Number 43, Tommy Canely.
Wilyer
Leading off
Abreu
for
getting
Boston,
ready to
right
hit.
fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
All right, Detroit.
And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Gunther, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch
1-2.
upstairs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch misses.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And that drops in for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Now batting,
So
center
digging
fielder,
in, Cedar Rafaela.
Rafaela.
His 4th inning grand slam looms large in this ball game, partner.
I'll say that was a special moment. Bases loaded. Everyone in the stadium anticipating something big. Would it happen or not? And I tell you what, that grand slam for any major leaguer, that's something to remember.
And that one ripped to left. Corrals it. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Tigers 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Bernardino.
Now
Still a
pitching
lot
for
of game
Boston,
left, and this game could
number
go either
83.
way. So this is a
Brennan
big opportunity for
Bernardino.
him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the
leading
later
off
innings.
for the Tigers,
3,
left
4, 5
fielder,
due up for the home team. Riley
Green.
Green up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. Bernardino. In his 2nd season, he features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. On the ground, right side. Bregman to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Slider misses outside. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Aroldis Chapman, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Slayton, the right-hander, also getting loose. Ground ball left side and foul ball. The Red Sox up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Step off, throw to first. Carpenter back on a dive. Pitch is in the dirt, and 1-1. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be real.
On a second, they get 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So up next, Colt Keith. That's in there.
0-1.
Whips it to Casas. Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. Tigers leave 1. They're still down 5-3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
The
We're in the
Tigers.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Sean
73.
Gunther.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Jaron
Leading
Duran
off for the
now
Red
at the
Sox,
plate.
left fielder Jaron Duran.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one misses. 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Second
Just one of those
baseman,
seeing
Alex
high base
Bregman.
hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 in this one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing, and he went. Strike
No ball.
1.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, didn't go. And it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Tigers 3.
Now pitching for Boston.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Jace Young up now for the Tigers.
Third baseman, Jace Young.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Bounce to the right. Steps on first for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game.
Now
It might
batting,
not be the most
catcher,
challenging
Jake
we've seen today, but
Rogers.
it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers. And that one fouled off. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. And there's a ball. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that is out of play. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now it's going to be Parker Meadows. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tying run at the plate.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Abreu racing over to make the catch. We go to the eighth. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Gunther back to work. Swung on, belted. Green ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting shortstop Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him,
now
and he hit him.
Designated hitter
Masataka Yoshida will hit next. And foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nabs it. That's out number 2.
Now batting right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for Boston.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Justin Slayton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Tigers, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Good take by Torres.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this
Now
one.
batting,
That was his third
left
strikeout,
fielder,
and this one looking,
Riley
obviously, so he's been a
Green.
little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Up the middle, Story. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean
Now
it's always going to
batting,
be smooth. He
designated
delivered a good
hitter,
play right there.
Kerry
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That one fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Not
1 ball,
close with
1
that
strike.
one, and that's ball 1. The Tigers down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside. Ripped on a line. Duran makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Johnny Brebbia.
Pretty tight
Now
game, so they're
pitching
looking
for
for
the
quality
Tigers.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do
Number
his best to keep
49.
the score right where it
John
is.
Revia.
Here's the catcher,
Leading off
Connor
for the
Wong.
Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
Just
No, that's
missed.
a ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Kenta Maeda preparing to come on if needed. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder Cedon Rafaela.
Cedon Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Brebbia goes 6'1", 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. One down, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
left
Now the
fielder,
left fielder,
Jarren
Jarren
Duran.
Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Well struck left field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate
Now
for
batting,
him. He
second
looks
baseman,
locked in.
Alex
Put a pretty
Bregman.
good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. First
No,
pitch, and
that's
he
a ball.
just misses.
1-0.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Meadows makes the grab. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Tigers 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Liam Hendricks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now it's the right fielder,
Leading off
Matt
for the
Vierling.
Tigers, right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Headed towards the corner. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
Now
coming
batting,
open instead of
first
staying
baseman,
closed.
Cole
If he does
Speed.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. And
One
that
ball,
skips
1
in the
strike.
dirt. The Tigers trailing by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And now the count is even.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's filled up. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's not
Third
always easy
baseman,
laying off a
Chase
3-2
Young.
pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Quick throw back in. runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. Really important at bat coming up now.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And coming in is the Tigers pinch runner, Zach McKinstry. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. Misses outside, and that's ball one. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runners will move up.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got two runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
So the tying run at second popped up. Bregman. He's got it, and there's two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Now
had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So last chance for the Tigers. Trey Sweeney digs in now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
And the slider just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Hendricks is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game.